According to reports, the Indian military is planning to consolidate its response to suspected Chinese spy balloons and present it to the Indian government for final approval. After weeks of outrage over a suspected Chinese spy balloon in the United States, India's defense forces have begun preparing standard operating procedures to deal with a similar situation in the future. Several nations, like Japan, have expressed concern over purported Chinese surveillance balloons, and India has not been left out. More than a year earlier, the Indian military saw a similar Chinese surveillance balloon above the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Nevertheless, the Indian Army took no action against the alleged Chinese surveillance balloon after 3 to 4 days of its detection above Indian territory, allowing it to float away. The debates on the matter are continuing in the defense forces, and additional information are surfacing. It is now obvious that such balloons may have a steering mechanism and may be stabilized above the owner's region of interest, defense officials were cited as saying by ANI. Discussions inside India's defense establishment are centered on how to cope with similar Chinese surveillance balloons in the future, as well as what sort of weaponry or platforms would be utilized to destroy them if necessary. The Indian military is allegedly seeking to combine its reaction to suspected Chinese spy balloons and give it to the Indian government for final clearance. Indian security services have also begun studying the possibility of using the current radar network to identify Chinese spy balloons over or near any site in India. The officials stated that if such an item surfaces again over the Andamans or any other place, it would be thoroughly investigated and, if determined to be a spying object, it will be brought down. The officials claimed,